Hi Libra, welcome to the Esoteric Empire. So we're going to get started on your tarot reading. So the clairaudient messages, whenever I was pulling your energy that you're going to be feeling the most, we have air. And so when I pulled the cards, first I was thinking somebody needs to go use the restroom more, like peeing or urinating, excuse me, because somebody was holding their bladder too much. And then when I pulled the card, I got the message that somebody has a lot of gas, or they're having issues, like they're constipated. And I know that's like, you know, TMI, but physically we know that that's not good. But spiritually, that usually means that you have guilt, or you're holding on to something you shouldn't be. And so I know that's like, oh, it's TMI, but no, seriously, like, don't put yourself through that. I don't know. I'm sure we're going to figure out during this time. But the Virgo moon in me can't resist this, okay? I am a care person at heart. Like, I love caring for people and taking care of people. And so if you are having issues with that, drinking coffee will help you pass your bowels. It can also help with, like, gas, if you have a lot of gas. Also, someone may be pregnant. Sometimes that's like a weird way of knowing that you're pregnant if you're just bloated all the time. Somebody's like, I just have gas. No, baby, you're pregnant. Also, prune juice. I don't usually drink prune juice, but I heard that it does wonders if you're stopped up. And then what was the last thing? Cranberry juice. I drink cranberry juice just because I love it, but people say that it helps you with bladder and like helping your kidney out and things like that. So I don't know who needs to hear that message, but please make sure you're taking care of yourself physically. I know a lot of people will say, oh, I'm spiritual, the body is nothing. No, baby, your body carries your soul. So if you're really spiritual, you know that you need to take care of your body as well. So that's my little spiel for the beginning of this situation. Let's go ahead and see what's going on for you during this time. Shout out to all my Libras. I got y'all, okay? All right, so we have Six of Cups, Ten of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you're actually getting over some sort of like mental confusion or communication issues with someone from your past, or something that happened in your past, okay? I feel very out of breath. I'm not really sure like what that's tied to, but I feel like somebody needs to release. They need to let go. Okay, Libra, this may be a deep reading for you. Six of Cups, Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so the closure you receive from something that happened in your past is because you realize a truth. You have an epiphany about something. And I really feel like it actually has something to do with your past, like your childhood or something like that. Or maybe like when you were younger, depending on, you know, your age now. All right. Maybe you felt guilty about something. Okay. Seven of Swords, Ten of Cups. So whatever this truth is, whatever is revealed to you, it allows you to actually have peace of mind, because you realize it is what it is, and everything is actually okay from what happened. Or maybe you realize somebody is peaceful, or somebody's okay, someone's happy. They don't blame you. Wow. And I also feel like it will help you to raise your children effectively, whatever you learn. So, wow. Okay, so we are in Aries season, and Aries is the opposite. It's the opposing sign of Libra. So there's a lot of, like, you know, opposing energy can be rough, right? But if you actually understand opposing energy, it really can teach you some things. It will teach you. He has no choice. You have no choice but to learn from your enemy. Or to, not your enemy, I don't want to say it that way, but you have no choice but to learn why you don't like something if you really want to get through it. You understand what I'm saying? So this energy could be very weird for you. But I feel like for whatever reason during this time, specifically for this reading, you're going to encounter truths of your past that will help you understand your present and will make you a better person for your future. So let's just go ahead and dive into this reading. You're showing up as the Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like you don't want to admit something. You keep going back to a way of thinking, a mindset that may be negative. You may keep saying that everything is your fault, or you could just be, you know, being a Debbie Downer. I'm seeing that you also don't feel like yourself. That's attributed to the Aries seasons, okay? So if you feel like you're just off, it's not, it's just the times, okay? It's fine. Gosh, Libra, I just want to give you a hug. I truly feel like you need a hug. And I know that probably will make you feel uncomfortable, but, you know, I feel like you need a hug. I do. So with the King of Wands here is the first card I'm seeing. In the beginning of this time period, we have the King of Wands, okay? So I'm going to see who this is just before I make any assumptions. What is this King of Wands? Okay, so the King of Wands is a Leo, most likely a female, Leo sun sign. And I want to see how you're showing up as well, so I can kind of make sure I know what energy you're feeling. Okay, I feel like you're on the side of the Leo, so you're cool with whoever this Leo energy is. So we have daughter of air. Okay, so I feel like you feel like you want answers. You may be seeking some sort of answers from someone. With the daughter of air, I also feel like you're in a mode where you feel like there's more. You need more. You need to understand more. You want to know why. I feel like you're looking at things and you're like, but why? Like how, why? And you know, because of this, does this cause this? And it's not nerve-wracking, but it is very imposing on your mindset. There's so many thoughts going around right now for you. All right, so I feel like you could be asking someone like for help to understand something, or just trying to figure something out. With this King of Wands, it is a Leo energy. It is a Leo person, most likely, or someone who has that type of energy. They could be a rising or something like that. So yeah, I'm seeing that they are going to be a part of the beginning of this time period for you. Moving towards the middle of this time period, we do have Judgment in reverse. So I feel like you feel like you did wrong, or you feel like you're not going to be judged, you know, in the best way possible. I feel like you feel guilty. It's a guilt thing. So I don't know what you feel guilty about, but I feel like you feel like someone's looking at you and judging you, or you feel like somebody's fate is in your hands. Okay? And then at the end of this time, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So you feel like you had to give more of yourself than the other person, or you feel like you're a part of a relationship that is unbalanced, or you feel like you have to pay a lot. It could even be that you're, for whatever reason, I feel like some of you are in a court situation, or maybe got a ticket or something during this time, and now you have to pay that off. Okay? So let's go ahead and dig deeper and see like what all this is actually about. So this King of Wands is showing up. So I feel like they're here to help you juggle something, to balance something out, but it's more like juggling. Like they're here to help you a little bit, or they're here to take the load off a little bit. They could be a coworker, or maybe that somebody who is taking your shift or something like that. Yeah, Two of Swords. It's like you don't want to do it, but you don't have a choice right now. They are stepping in. I do feel like they are helping you, but it's almost like you wish you didn't need the help, whatever they're doing. Okay? Or they're helping you make a decision. They're helping you understand something that you need to make a decision on. Because it's something new. It's something new. And them being a fire sign, or having this fire energy, I feel like they can see. They have a visionary outlook on things. They can see things. Like they may even be actually a seer. But they can see things that you can't see. And so for whatever reason, they're helping you. Okay. Nine of Swords. Yeah, because you feel like you're not ready for something. Or you don't know if you are. You are though. You're ready for something. But I feel like you're conversing with them just so you can get that go ahead, or that okay to make something happen. Yeah. It's going to be very, like, whenever you talk to this person about this, like right after that conversation, maybe the next day after that, it's going to start. Like you're going to do it. So I feel like for whatever reason they give you that boost. They may even give you like a pep talk, or they just give you the confirmation like go ahead and get something done. Let's do it now. Okay. All right. Because you're not sure of yourself during this time. You're just not sure. You feel like your mind is just not in the place it needs to be. Okay, so we have Ace of Swords showing up as Judgment. So you feel like somebody's going to judge how you speak, or how you communicate, or your idea. So someone may have the place to judge if your idea is valid, or if your business endeavor will work, or if your speech or if your plea is approved. I feel like some of you definitely will be in court, and you're trying to get something done. You could even be working with someone who's like a root worker or something, and so you're like, hey, this is the case I have coming up. I need them to judge in my favor. What do I need to say? What do I need to, like, what do I need to be thinking? Like, what do I need to do in order to get this done correctly? So you're worried about something you need to say, or something you did say. You don't want it to backfire during this time. Yeah, there is it's some sort of dispute with this. Yeah, we have the Hierophant. So you're going towards a judge or somebody who has authority, your boss. You're like, what do I need to say so that I don't lose this situation or so that I don't look bad? Okay? So it could be literally a judge or it could be your boss. Okay? The head honcho. So you're going up to the top ranks and you're like, I don't want to mess this shit up. What do I do? What do I say? Am I making the right decision? Okay. You're very nervous. Because you want everything to be right. You want everything to be right. You just don't feel right because you don't know if you're doing the right thing because it's new. It's new. Yeah, there's just so many things that you feel like could go wrong. I feel like it's not even things are going wrong. You just feel like it could. And so you don't want to make the wrong mistake. You don't want to make the wrong move. Okay. So going towards the end of this time period, what is the Six of Pentacles showing up for? What are you going to have? I feel like you're going to have to give something. So what is the Six of Pentacles? Okay, so we have the Six of Wands and the Emperor. You may have to let someone know that they were right, or you may have to congratulate somebody who you don't like, or you may have to say, you know what, you were right. I was wrong. This person could be an Aries, like I was talking about that opposing factor. But I'm also seeing this as like, it's almost like you feel like, you know what, I gotta chalk it up to you. Like you were right. But I feel like it's because they did help you in a certain way, or you saw the truth about something. You're like, I can't lie about it. Like this is, you know, you're a Libra. Listen, if you want to lie, you will, but you're gonna give credit where it's due. And so I feel like during this time, you're gonna feel like this shit is going too crazy. But for whatever reason, you figure out something and it makes sense, and you end up, I think you're gonna win. I don't know if you have to let the other person like have a piece of the success or something, but I feel like you have to tell somebody you're right. I was wrong. You know? Let me get a little bit more energy on that, just because it's a little vague. Alright, so what is the Six of Pentacles showing up for? Yeah, so I feel like you're going to actually be telling the Leo that they're right, or they were successful in what they were talking about. But I feel like when you do this, you're not saying like, I should have listened to you. I think you did listen to the Leo, but I think you're saying like, shit, like you were right. I'm glad I went with your advice. So it's not like bad, but it is something where you're like, I'm glad I did what you said, because that wouldn't have ended up good for me. All right, so let's go ahead and see what energy is around you, what person. We do have a Leo here. You know what? I'm going to keep it there. I'm being told that that's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and see how this other person is around you. All right, so we have change and we have the universe. So it's almost like they're waiting slowly but surely. They're working with the universe for sure. They are becoming, like if you're worried about this person being the same fucked up person they were, I feel like they are changing for the better. They're moving on to their next chapter, but I also feel like they are in support and alliance with you also moving on to your next chapter. So if you feel like their advice is not warranted, or if you feel like it's not accurate, I do feel like it is actually. I just think it's something so foreign from what you're used to, but you have to kind of go with that visionary sense that they have, because I do feel like they have this. They obtain a certain amount of seership, okay? So I would say trust this, and just know that things will feel weird just because of the season that it is for you. Not just the season in, you know, astrology, but the season in your life. I feel like you're going through something where it really does feel uncomfortable. But I feel like what their advice is going to help you. So I would say take it, and I feel like this person is not your enemy. It could be, but you can also learn a lot from your enemy as well. But I feel like this is somebody who's on your side. So let's go ahead and get your oracle messages for Libra. Ooh. All right, so we do have the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, it goes right back to that advice thing. Like if somebody's trying to give you help, accept it. If you need help, ask for it. With the Five of Pentacles, it also talks about kind of needing, just needing, whether it's money, whether it's love, whether it's advice, whether it's support. If you need something, don't be afraid to speak out. Remember, your Ace of Swords was in reverse, meaning you're showing up as somebody who doesn't want to speak, or who's lying when someone asks you something. So if somebody's like, are you okay? You're like, hell yeah, I'm good. But in reality, you're fucked up, you know? So Five of Pentacles is telling me, this oracle is saying, if you need help, if you need anything, speak up. Closed mouths don't get fed, because you're going to end up fucking yourself over in the future, because you could have got some help, some assistance on whatever you're trying to get done. Even if it's something like a court case, or if it's something where you need help on trying to build your own thing and you need to ask this person who's already accomplished it successfully, like, hey, what do I do next? Like, how do I get this done? Ask, instead of putting yourself through all that torment and torture and agony mentally trying to figure out how to make something work out in your favor. So that is the Five of Pentacles showing up here. All right. And then also we have your Spirit Oracle message. Ooh, wow. I can't make this shit up. This is the number 9 card. We got Suffering in Silence. Do you guys see this? That's what I was just talking about. You're over here going through, you know, chaos, and instead of really asking for help or being very vague about what you mean by you need help, you're suffering, and there's no reason for that. I feel like there's someone around you, at least one person, who sees probably what you're going through. They just don't want to just impose, but it could also be that they don't know, and if they knew, they would be able to help you. But you have to say something. You don't have to like break down and cry. You don't have to lose your pride. You don't even have to tell them everything you need help with, but if one thing could help you, you want to, you know, get that out the way, at least have some sort of help. So yeah, Libra, I hope that helps you have some clarity and some understanding of what you're going to be going through. If you want more videos like this, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, and also leave me a thumbs up on this video. And if you want a private reading with me, please email me lovefromaleo@gmail.com, and you can also add me and follow me on Instagram, and we can get it set up through there too. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Libra. Bye, Libra.